everyone, welcome to this video. I got a lot of reactions to this video that I made talking about how to invest in Sweden. It was like a very basic information about how you can start investing in Sweden, right? And I got a lot of comments from you all requesting for more information. I wasn't planning to do any additional videos on that topic, but after seeing all of your comments, I understand the need for it, and I fully understand the pain, because I have had that struggle when I started investing in Sweden several years ago. So I thought, yeah, even though I'm not an expert in this area, I think there is a lack of information around it. It is not that easy to figure out what is the best ways to invest in Sweden, what tools we can use, and so on. So I can help you with some of the information that I know. So in today's video, I will just demonstrate how I buy a stock or a fund in Avanza. This is something that I do on a monthly basis. I don't have an SIP or anything. I really enjoy investing. I enjoy sending that money from my account to and choose a fund. I enjoy that, so I do that consciously every month. So I'm just gonna demonstrate to you how I do it today. I hope by now that you have an account opened in Avanza, right? And we talked about ISK account in my previous video, and that is what I use. For this ISK account, you need to keep in mind that you need to be a resident of Sweden to get that ISK account. You don't need to be a Swedish citizen, but you need to be a resident. You don't necessarily need to have a permanent resident. Any kind of work permit or a resident permit is good enough to be able to open an ISK account. But what that also means is, if you are no longer a resident in Sweden, then you cannot have the ISK account, right? Meaning if you're going back to India, it doesn't matter if you are a Swedish citizen. If you are not living in Sweden and going back and living somewhere else, then you cannot have ISK account. So what you can do is, or what will automatically happen if you are no longer a resident in Sweden, is this ISK account will be converted to the normal investment account. So for a normal account, as everywhere, when you make a sell and if you're making profit, then you need to pay tax to it, right? For an ISK account, you don't need to do that because you're giving a tax every year. Now let's open the Avanza account. It is pretty straightforward. You open the application, sign in via bank ID. There we go. And then scroll to the bottom. At the bottom, you see Min Economy. You choose that one, and then you scroll all the way to the bottom, and then you see Sati Pengar. You click on that one, and then you have different options to transfer money to your account. I usually use Swish. It's pretty straightforward. You click on that one, and then you choose your account. I choose my ISK account here, and then I choose how much amount I'm going to transfer, and then you proceed to transfer the money. Once you have made your payment, the money is in your ISK account now. Be aware that if you have money in your ISK account, even if you haven't bought any stocks or any fund, you still need to pay tax every year for the money that you have in ISK, okay? So it is not like a regular account, and you cannot keep the money there without paying tax, yeah? Now we have money in our ISK account. Let's go ahead and choose your fund that you had in mind to buy. So you can go to the search option, and then you search for the fund that you want to buy. I'm going to choose Avanza Zero today. This is, by the way, no recommendation, all right? I just want some coverage in Sweden, so that's why I'm choosing Avanza Zero. And Avanza Zero follows the index of Sweden, similar to Nifty 50 that we have in India, or SP 500 in US. This fund holds stocks of the top 30 countries in Sweden. And also, it do not have any other expenses. As the name says, Avanza Zero, the expense ratio is 0. So you click on shop, and then you choose how much money you want to spend to buy this fund. I'm buying for 10,000 crowns, and yes, click OK, and that's it. Now this one is in a queue. We have made an order to buy this fund. And you can see the order if you go to the top and check in the order. As you can see, I haven't bought Avanza Zero for a very long time, so I'm gonna buy some. Yeah, now you can look at the order and you can see that it is scheduled for 5th of March. So I'm gonna get the fund on 5th of March, but the order is already placed. Let me know if you found this helpful or if you have any questions. With that note, thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video.